welcome to this week's episode of Sneak Attack. I'm Reed, your host and DM for this original Dungeons & Dragons adventure. To my left we have...
Akio.
Brenna.
Sherwood.
Grayak.
All right, and when we last left off, the gang had just finished defeating the Demon Lord Malamet from inside the Willow Peak Mountains. They escaped. They didn't really escape. They weren't running from anything, but they made their way back.
We escaped.
Well, that's true. Akio was on the brink of death pretty much the entire time.
Subconsciously, he thought he was on the brink of death.
Well, and physically, he was on the brink of death. He went down like twice.
Oh, yeah.
But
I was thinking the guards, like, you thought
No, we're not there yet.
Oh, sorry.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Jeez.
now we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Sorry, fart on me.
Okay.
I don't think that was necessary.
No?
No.
All right.
So they made their way out of the mouth of the mountain, regrouped at the top of the mountain near the founder statue, and then made their way back down into the city, only to discover that it was much more war-torn and ravaged than they initially thought. So Grayak was all happy and you know, jovial, only to kind of like bring the whole mood down when people saw him all bouncing around and happy. And
Yeah.
they're like trying to rebuild their houses and stuff.
They didn't understand that we just defeated a very dark presence in the land.
It's true. Not many people actually understand that. One of the few people who does is Edwin, who was promoted to cleric
Woo woo.
by order of Sylvana herself.
My boy.
And so Valoran, the former cleric, she packed up and made her way out of town. She's got nothing left for her in High Rock. So right after that, though, the gang was encountered a series of guards. And I guess it was really just a Akio.
Using counter very, like, openly.
Yeah. The Akio saw some guards come in, asked about he and his friends, assumed the worst.
Knew the worst.
And then
Just wait.
Still
It's going to
convinced.
play out.
And then-
it's going to play out.
And then decided to flee the scene, and everyone got scattered, separated. It was a great big mess. But they just got brought back together. The guards convinced them that Thalen Brightspire, the minister of the city, just wanted to talk with them.
Wink.
You really do, man. You're so paranoid. So they just got to the capital, the castle, the High Keep. Thalen just made her big entrance, and here we are.
And I saw Uncle Linus.
Oh, yeah, we forgot about Linus.
Yeah, like not a real uncle.
And Sherwood pooped in the
What?
Tavern.
tavern.
Yeah.
As a horse.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
I did, yeah.
Just things that we should remember from last episode.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
It has been a week.
Saturn will never forget about that.
I don't forget these things.
No. So, you stand in the middle of a large gathering hall in the center of the High Keep as Thalen Brightspire, minister of Norwich, descends a large wooden staircase from the floor above. She's a beautiful half-elf. Her attire is modest in comparison to the rest of the dignitaries attending this brunch, wearing but a flowing yellow dress with white borders around the seams. Despite her discreet wardrobe, she easily commands the attention of the room as everyone turns at her arrival. She has two guards at her side moving in unison with her, but she pays them no attention and moves with focus towards your group. She approaches and says, "Welcome to the High Keep. I am Thalen Brightspire, and it is a pleasure to have you in our hall. Please, let us eat." And she motions for you to follow her into the next room.
Oh,
follow
bring on
her-
the food.
I follow her into the next room.
Yeah, fall into the room. Definitely.
I also follow her
Akio.
into the next room.
What do you do? Akio turns and runs.
Akio slowly goes into the next
You suspect.
Still
All right,
sus.
so there's about a dozen or so people following Thalen. The three of you, and then Akio, just real deliberate. Just like a pace every, 5 seconds.
Uh-huh.
Just
Taking my sweet time.
Scoping it out.
Everybody else is
Taking
behind
my
him.
Yeah, you're the front of the line. Everyone else is waiting around you. For some reason, the doorway is very narrow. Everything else is large and expansive. The doorway, very tight. No one can get around
That's
you.
all right. That's all right. Still taking my time.
So you eventually all get into the dining area. It is a large, beautifully decorated table that could easily seat about 30 people. There are just beautiful place settings in front of you, and right as you're about to sit down, a staff of people burst through one of the side doors carrying just trays upon trays of food.
Be our guest. Be our guest.
Copyrighted.
Jeez, 5 seconds at the
Sorry.
most. 5 seconds.
That
Leave
was
the
like
singing
5
to the
seconds.
bard.
Disney, please. Don't.
Dude, they're so powerful. We have nothing on them.
So, you guys want to say anything to her? You're just going to start...
Are we sitting next to her?
You're more like, she's at the head of the table, obviously.
We're at the table.
You are at the
We're
table.
at the kids' table. They have a separate kids'
Is there
table
food
for
in
us?
front of us?
There's food in front of you, yeah.
I'd like to Arcana check the food.
Oh,
Is it noodles?
Yeah, do you want to turn the food into
And are they
noodles?
blazing?
Just to set the record straight, Akio brings his own food,
Oh, gosh.
You're one of those.
but I would like to Arcana check for the sake of my party.
Okay.
You just have your chicken taste test everything.
I just want you to know, poison isn't magical.
He's still doing it.
It might be magic food.
I'm going to do a stone check for poison.
Okay.
What is this, Hook?
What'd you roll?
Why are you-
23.
Invisible?
Don't engage with it.
You sense no magic in the food.
All right.
What about dwarven craftsmanship? Is there any of that in the food?
You see
I
a
rolled a
scraggly
12.
red beard hair in one of your. You assume it's yours though.
Just like home.
Gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna wait till Thalen sits down, and then I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah. Okay. So she sits down. Everyone accompanies her. So she's at the head of the table. The far end on the opposite side of the table is a guy. He's got like white slick back hair. He's wearing gray robes, very plain looking robes, but he's got all these like trinkets and chains and rings and stuff on. So he chooses to adorn himself more with jewelry and stuff rather than like with what he's wearing. Whereas everyone else, with the exception of Thalen, is very just like elaborately dressed, like big ball gowns, for like lunch, brunch seems a little over the top.
Is the man just a human?
He is a human.
Okay.
Quality of the food, Reed. Scale 1 to 10.
This is easily the best food you've ever had in your life.
Okay.
Because it might be your last meal.
Oh my gosh!
So,
just
Greg,
stop.
in typical dwarven fashion, the culture demands that you wolf it down, and burping and letting everybody know that you believed it was a very good meal by
Very-
slapping your hand against the table.
Very Ben-Hur.
Yes. So, this is good. Slams the table with his hand, just
Okay,
like
all right.
just wanting to be very respectful of
Yeah.
the good meal that's been presented to
You
him.
you definitely get a couple dirty looks from the like the other patrons around the table. Thalen pays no attention.
They don't understand how good the meal is, apparently.
Well, and they just think it's weird that people would react that way to anything. But Thalen is very well cultured. She
Gotcha.
knows.
she knows her races.
Yeah.
I didn't surprise her, basically.
No,
Yeah.
she pretty much knew what to expect with the whole lot of you. So while everyone else is very delicately eating their salads, the first course, Greg has finished off
Grabs a
5
turkey
courses.
leg.
Yeah, got a turkey leg bone. There's like vegetables and mashed potatoes everywhere.
All kind of becomes one thing
Yeah,
on his plate.
cornbread, just
Yeah.
all mashed together.
Yep.
Does Greg eat vegetables?
It all ends in the same place. Just throws it all together.
Gross.
You're the worst kind of person. Like
Yeah.
What?
anyone who mixes like vegetables and mashed potatoes is
Yeah.
just
Wrong.
Scum of the earth.
So this is episode 19.
20.
20.
Was it episode 20?
This is
20.
This is episode 20. We've done so many things before this, but now, meshing my food together, you've decided as the DM that I'm the worst kind
Yes.
of person.
well, okay.
Make a new character.
I'm objective.
Greg dies.
I'm an objective observer. I have to just tell you what is possible and then, let you know the bounds of this world.
Gotcha.
But even I draw a line.
Okay. All right.
Corn and mashed potatoes is that line.
All right. All right.
You got to keep them separated.
This ain't KFC.
Food should not touch.
No.
Should not touch.
We need to promote food segregation.
All food is equal.
No food PDA.
Other segregation, totally eliminate that stuff. But food segregation, need to keep that 1960s mentality.
It is what it is. He's enjoying the meal.
Okay. After several minutes, people are just, very politely and quietly, with the exception of Greg, eating their food. Just not a whole ton of conversation is taking place. Just, kind of like taking in the atmosphere. Not very many people even get the chance to dine with a minister. So this is a very big deal to the 4 of you. But finally, after Thalen has kind of had her piece and, she realizes like the pleasantries are established, she says, "So, can you just fill me and the rest of my party in on exactly what happened with the meteor?"
Greg starts to daintily dab his lips with the tip of his
I
beard
start talking before he can.
as he's getting ready to talk.
Nope,
Yeah.
nope, no.
All right.
Well, we were sent up to the mountain,
Oh.
and I death glare Greg.
Okay. Roll for death glare.
That would be. Is there any modifiers? I think there's like a plus 16 modifier because I'm really good at
rolled a
death
2?
glares. No, I rolled a 14.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Greg gets the idea.
Okay.
He toes the line.
We went up to the mountain upon orders of Valoran when we took Edwin, her steward, up with us.
She nods like she's very familiar with who these people are.
Okay, so we found that the meteor had created a giant dent, for lack of a better term, in the mountain, which revealed a cavernous-like structure in which we found several rooms where we met a nasty three-legged creature with eyes on his palms.
Malamet.
At this point, like, people around the table are kind of like talking to the person next to him. It's
Yeah, I
very
figured.
like what you're saying is like straight out of like fairy tales
Yeah,
at this
I
point.
figured.
Like books have been written about these creatures from, like the Valasar invasion and everything like that. Thousands of years, hundreds of years ago. So all this stuff seems very like almost like another world entirely. Like this type of stuff just doesn't happen. It doesn't seem real.
Right.
Thalen is she like calms everyone down. She's very poised throughout this whole thing. Like nothing you say is shaking her, whereas everyone else is very just like they want to immediately discredit what you have to say.
Right.
But Thalen kind of calms everyone down, says, "Well, okay, you're telling me that Valoran sent you to investigate,
Yes.
and under whose authority does she operate?"
Sylvanas.
Aye.
Stop it. You don't get to talk. I say that audibly out loud.
We.
People get very uncomfortable.
Fine.
Sure,
Greg
then Akira
crosses
laugh.
his arms and kind of sits back in his chair with his angry scowl on his face, just looks down at the ground.
Whether you choose to believe this or not, but after coming very close to death, well, two of us coming very close to death, Sylvana showed herself to us and vanquished Malumet.
As like as tall a tale as that has been, and whereas Thalen was unfazed, this is like the point where she's starting to like, okay, like things are starting to sound very, very far fetched.
Greg's getting really frustrated at how like scrutinous everyone is of this. He starts to untie his boot.
Stop. That's disgusting.
Well, as soon as you like reach down, the guard next to Thalen stands up and like puts his hand to his side.
Is that Brutus?
It is Brutus.
What's he doing?
I look at Brutus and I say, you can detain him if you want.
He doesn't know if you're reaching for a weapon or not.
Ah, no! Look at my foot. She healed my foot. And he pulls his boot off, puts his bare foot on the table.
Oh my gosh.
Gross. You're going to get us kicked out. You are the worst kind of person.
him.
This is a good-looking foot.
It still smells
All right,
disgusting.
he takes his foot off the table and goes, fine, show him the compass.
The what?
What? He looks over at Brennan. Show him the compass.
Phelan, may I have a word with you privately, please?
No, you may not. I would very much like to know about this compass, though. And you hear audibly from like other people around the table, like, yeah, like what compass are you talking about? Blah blah blah.
I'm done talking, so you can just talk then.
What?
Do you not remember?
Remember. He looks at Sherwood. What's she talking on?
I don't say anything. I just pick at my food and look down.
Like unhappy with the meal.
I'm just sad
No,
at this point.
I think he's just trying to avoid association with you.
I think everyone wants to at this
Greg's
point.
confused.
I slide under the table.
He
I'm
says,
just like,
Greg says, now, we were told we were here to be honored for the heroic deeds of what we done.
What we need more than anything is to understand exactly what was done.
We just told you. She just explained the whole deal.
Let me just paint you a picture of what I see from my perspective. And she takes command over the room again. Says, the four of you show up in Norwich, bunch of travelers, never been here before, haven't even stated what business you have here, I might add.
My foot.
That's why you came to Norwich?
Aye.
No, it's not why you came to Norwich. Norwich is
No.
the country.
No, we came to the High Rock.
Okay, well, I am the leader of all of Norwich, the country.
Right.
So I've got to make sure all of it is safe. So then, okay, so you get here. No reason why, haven't stated that. You enter a disaster site without authority, without proper authority. You say a cleric sent you, a cleric with no powers, I might add. So she sends you in. You move past trained city guards, hired guards, who were going to investigate, just kind of push them out of the way, get in there. And then about 10, 15 minutes later, giant black explosion in the sky. The only common denominator I see between all those things is the four of you.
May I ask if you know if there are any repercussions to that black explosion in the sky?
It's too early to tell. If there is, we haven't seen it yet, but
You're ready to start judging.
I'm ready to inquire as to what exactly happened.
We told
And
you.
She just laid it all out there. Clean as daylight.
I understand. I apologize if I came across as aggressive. And then the wizard at the far end of the table, slick back white hair, he stands up. He says, "You haven't been aggressive enough."
Greg stands.
Brutus stands and gets right up in your face.
Your shiny armor won't do much for ya.
He puts a hand on your shoulder and forces you into your chair.
Greg, stay standing.
You can try and fight it.
I'm not going to fight him, but I don't want him to just shove me down in my chair.
Okay, then roll a strength then. If you want to resist, you can roll the strength.
14.
Okay, no, he got a 16.
All right.
So your knees buckle under his weight,
down.
and you sit back down. And so...
Wizard gonna tell me what to do.
Yeah, they got the slick back hair, he says. And I should also mention that these portals with horrible creatures pouring out of them started showing up around the time that you guys get here. And then you tell me that a demon lord who fought Valasar in the Valasar Rebellion, who also came through a portal 1,200 years ago, you fought him in the mountain. I mean, like, again, the only real singular thread throughout this ridiculous narrative is the four of you. It seems that wherever you go, destruction and chaos follow, so...
Not necessarily.
Destruction and chaos end wherever we go.
That's not true either. There's like a middle ground, and we kind of reside in that area.
With a blasted plate of food.
Yeah. Do you think the woman in Bright Cove would have said that? The woman you almost killed, dwarf? That's Brutus talking, by the way. Sorry, I didn't clarify that.
Oh.
What do you have to say about that?
She's fine.
You are wanted fugitives, by the way. I know
By
about
whom?
you guys. You escaped justice. Guards tried to bring you in, and you somehow got away.
We were defending ourselves against the pineapple gang.
Actually, now that I mention it, only 3 of you were placed under arrest. And he looks at Akio. He says, "How do you fit into all this?"
I'm just trying to open a noodle shop, and I'm tagging along with
He
these
turns
people.
away. He says, "I don't even, okay."
Brutus. I try and get his attention. Mm-hmm. I was told to speak to you because the correlation that I've seen is the rise of the Princess of the Apocalypse. And someone said that I should speak to you about that.
The Prince of the Apocalypse.
Yeah. Stop.
Melvin.
This is,
Tell
hey,
him about Melvin.
You know what, Grayek? I stand up and I look at Grayek and I go, "You're done. You're done.
You're not me, Ma.
You're right. I'm not your mom. I don't want to be your mom, but you're done talking."
I am not done. If
All the guys around the room go, "Oh!"
You're talking. He puts his hands on the table. Is Brutus's hand still on his shoulder?
He's very close to you, but he's not touching you.
He doesn't stand up, but he kind of rises. He goes, "You're speaking to Grex."
Akio shouts, "He has a knife!" Oh, no. What?
He doesn't have a knife.
He gave it to Edwin.
I gave it to Edwin. What? Fine. Look, you're not appreciative of the good what we've done for the land. That's fine with me.
I throw my hands up and sit back down.
We've been appointed by the very god, and y'all. He's looking around the table and points his stubby dwarf finger, and all you. That's the squeeze.
They kind of start chuckling under their breath.
He hit puberty.
Yeah, we're just right there.
Are too blind by your own arrogance and pride to see what's been done.
A very, very old man. He's been silent this entire time. He stands up. He says, "I think we all just need to bring it down a notch. The timber in this, it's out of control." He's like visibly distraught. He says, "I have known Valoran, the former cleric, for many, many years."
Is he human or elf?
He is a human. He says, "But what I don't understand is she sends you into the mountain, there's an explosion, and she's seen fleeing the city moments later with all of her stuff. Have you ever considered the fact that maybe she set you up?"
How do you mean?
She is obviously in commune with forces beyond many of our understanding and recollection, but you'd think that maybe she knew that this was going to happen?
So you're saying that she's not aligned with Sylvana and is aligned with other forces?
I can say neither yes nor no. That doesn't sound like something she would do. She was more dedicated than anyone I've ever met to seek out Sylvana. But she is approaching the end of her life, and it's been far from fruitful. Maybe she had gotten fed up with it and aligned herself with more nefarious forces.
The one thing I know was a day ago, this rude, aggressive, uncharismatic dwarf had a foot that was rotten to its core. And he was paranoid and jittery and borderline violent, which I'm sure you think he's borderline violent now too, but he's not.
Calm as a bee.
Yeah, you sure are, buddy.
That's a right
Good. Yeah,
puppy.
okay. Mm-hmm. You're like Clifford the big red dog. Oh yeah. Okay. It's a half elf thing. You don't get it. But what I know is his foot was rotten, and now it's not. And
Greg
it was
nods his head.
it was in that mountain that it became not rotten. And if you don't believe us, you can go ask Edwin, one of your very own, who's now residing and presiding where Valoran used to.
Or your man on the edge of the city.
Okay, no.
With all the sickly animals. He's seen
buddy.
my foot.
Hey, buddy. I just did a really good job. Okay?
I
People
just
are
nailed
standing
it.
up and applauding.
Are they
Let me have
are they
my
applauding?
Like,
No.
one person, she tries to do a slow clap, but no one joins
Did
her.
she have some of that dwarven ale?
I start slow clapping myself. Yeah, Brenna! Woo!
No one joins her, though.
Okay.
So,
Greg would have joined.
If Steve was here, he would have clapped.
Steve. So, okay. At this point, everyone's more or less calmed down. Tensions are still high, but there's no verbal aggression at this point. The man with the white slick back hair stands back up and says, Okay. I'll assume everything you've said is true. Because, no, we're a people of the law. We're a people of justice and due process, which means that until we have compelling evidence to say otherwise, we have no reason to not believe you. Your story seems to check out amongst the four of you. Well, he's a weird noodle guy, but the three of you can pretty much corroborate each other. But one thing I'm still curious about is this compass you mentioned.
I glare at Greg again.
What compass? Do you have something to show for what you did in the mountain? Some evidence to prove that your story is legitimate?
I pull it out and set it on the table.
I'm going to need you guys to roll me a perception check.
My perception's amazing.
That would be a natty 20, which totals a 31.
Natty 20 doesn't matter. It's what? Oh my gosh.
10.
10? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Almost 30.
Sherwood?
6.
Thank you.
4.
Okay. You guys are still very uncomfortable in the situation, looking down at your plates. But Brenna very obviously sees the man with the slick back white hair. His eyes like light up for a split second. And then he like very quickly like recomposes himself and looks like it didn't faze him at all as what he saw.
Sir, what is your name?
Me? And he gestures to himself. He says, well, my name is Arlen Brampton, and I'm the local wizard advisor for Thalen Brightspire.
How long have you been here?
It's been an honor passed down all throughout my family's lineage. It was my grandfather's father before my grandfather, and so on and so forth. It's been an honor to serve. It's been an honor for my family to serve along the ministers of Norwich.
Do you know what this is?
No. You just pulled it out. How could I know what it is? It's all the way over there.
Do you want to touch it?
It's fun. I think I can see it from here. It is what it is.
Do you want to pick it up and hold it and see if it works?
I don't know. Sure, I guess. You seem very interested in how I feel about this box.
I'm interested. You seem like a man who knows who knows his history and knows his stuff.
Well, I certainly do know my history, and I do know my craft.
Yeah. Well, we spoke to Linus at Tome Raiders about this compass, and he says it has a history.
Linus. He kind of rolls his eyes at the name. He goes, that dude is a fraud and a quack.
Hey, don't be bad-mouthing Uncle Linus.
Oh, look, he was here now. Oh, that's
Yes,
good.
everyone thought you were sleeping, so you just kind of like...
I've just been eating my noodles in my chair.
He said, again, we're not here to discuss, and Thalen speaks up at this, we're not here to discuss the validity or moral upstandedness of Linus of Tome Raiders. And she kind of like looks very annoyed at the whole proceeding, sits back down. But Arlen, the wizard, he says, what you have there looks old, and I would very much like to investigate it at some point, but now is not. We're at a dinner party here. Can you have some decorum?
Say you're a wizard.
I am.
Well, I got a wizard buddy of mine in Bright Cove. Told me a little bit about magic. You got any of that divination spells?
Divination spells?
Aye. You can tell if someone's lying, telling the truth.
I can't take you anywhere.
That is not my area of expertise, no.
What is your area of expertise?
I focus on things that can help or assist other people.
Oh.
Conjuration, evocation, and the sort.
Look, you want to know if the story we're telling's true. You bring us one of them that does that. Have them cast their little spells upon our words to see if they're true or not, and you'll find yourself surprised.
Thalen at this point says, I do not need anyone else magic or wizardry involved to determine the truth of a situation happening in my own capital. She sounds very stern that you would consider, like, her opinion of the situation to be not good enough.
Good job, Greg.
And she says, at this point, I think the meal is over. She kind of motions to someone. A bunch of people funnel out of a side door, start picking up all the plates and silverware and, like, utensils and everything like that. And she says, all right, everyone, thank you for joining us. I'm glad that you were able to come and share in my experience with the four of you. But if the four of you wouldn't mind, would you please accompany me up to my private quarters?
Sure.
Fine. It was a good meal.
He says to any of the people walking by that maybe set it down or made it or anything. He says,
Okay.
Poor conversation, though.
The Thalen starts walking back up the stairs, and the four of you accompany her?
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. Brutus starts falling behind, but as she gets about halfway up the stairs, she turns and says, no, there will be no need for that. And he looks very, like, disgruntled, very annoyed, but just doing his duty.
Can I point at Brutus and telepathically message him?
He has to be willing, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
And I say, Brutus, I would really like to speak with you sometime about the Princes of Apocalypse.
Okay. He starts, like, looking around wildly, not really knowing what's going on.
I go, oh, by the way, it's Brenna.
That doesn't seem to calm him down much, but...
Okay, I just walk away.
Okay.
Another successful interaction with a male.
So yeah, the five of you send up the wooden staircase, and
Akio very hesitantly still.
she's okay. I will say, like, meta gaming here a little bit. Thalen's pretty much been the only one kind of sticking up for you guys. Her and the old man, like, everyone else is pretty much against you. So okay, it's whatever. I'm just getting out of my own way for a bit. So anyways, you go to the top of the staircase and go around a hallway. At the end of a hallway is a wooden door. You walk inside, and there's just a very, very plainly decorated room. Just stone walls, very small. There's a very ordinary wooden desk sitting in the middle with a chair behind it. And there are enough chairs for you guys to sit down on the other side of the desk if you so choose.
Greg sits, crosses his arms.
I lean against the wall.
Okay.
You guys?
You guys also?
Oh, I stay back at the wall.
Oh. I sit Indian style in the middle of the room.
On the desk?
Is that
No.
politically correct?
Under the desk.
Under the desk, you
Yes.
hide under it?
Yes.
She asks you to sit somewhere else.
Fine.
Oh, is this not good for you? Yeah.
I roll from underneath the desk.
Like
Barrel.
army crawl under it?
No, he rolls
just
like a
roll
wheel.
over.
Remember?
Yeah, I roll like
It's like a
wheel.
roly-poly with his beal armor on.
Yeah, that's true. 2 feet away from the desk, Indian style.
Okay.
Look up at her and listen.
She goes, I understand a lot of cultures, but gnomes I just don't get.
Aye. Nor do I, my lady.
She says, first off, I think we just need to set the record straight on a few things. This wasn't a bait and switch type of ordeal. I really did want to get to know you guys. I've actually heard about the four of you even before you entered my city.
Good things or bad things?
Mixed bag, mostly good.
Oh, that's surprising.
There are hundreds of orphans that think us heroes.
That's been mostly of what I've heard is of the orphanage situation and in Bright Cove, and I find it deplorable that was happening under my nose and, the noses of all my guards in that city. But
There may be more going on that you're unaware of.
tell me more.
Well,
He doesn't know anything else. Don't.
the princes of the apocalypse.
Yeah, tell me, okay. I think there's a little bit of confusion here. How do you think the princes are involved with these portals?
I'm not sure.
Well, you're not sure? Well,
Oh, are you sure?
I'm sure. I got
Do you know
I got
everything?
it all figured out.
Oh, okay.
It's simple.
Hey, Phelan, he's guessing.
No. Look. What was his name? Milo.
I'm not helping you at all. Nope,
the
not
wizard
helping.
that kept the there was a wizard.
She kind of just like
Melvin.
exasperated side says Melvin. Yes.
Melvin kept all them orphans, trying to use them for some nefarious means.
Right.
He prayed to your the Deva
Yep.
Valasar?
Valasar.
Okay.
Aye. He prayed to him, right?
Sure.
Used these portals, took a crystal, jammed it into a man.
Yeah, I read the report, yeah.
Right, opened up these portals. Same portals, orangey in color.
Make the same noise when they open.
Right. Or what?
That may just be from a very limited sound effect library, though.
No. I don't-
Nope. Definitely sound exactly the same.
But whoever made it must be really talented.
These air quotes sound effects.
Come on.
Sorry. No, it's good.
Yeah. But the same portals, what these strange creatures are coming out of. Lost my hammer in one of them.
That all sounds great, and it lines up pretty well with what I've been getting reports from. How does that get the princes involved? Like, what's their involvement in all this?
We know. Have you heard of the Pineapple Gang?
She kind of like chuckles under
Yeah.
her breath. Goes, "Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we know. We
yeah,
agree wholeheartedly.
I've heard of them. They're a low-level gang of thugs and thieves who typically prey on weaker individuals along the road between cities."
Right. Well, we had an encounter with one in which I charmed and spoke to him, and he mentioned being associated with the princes of the apocalypse. So there's something going on that's bigger than
Yeah, that makes sense.
these goofy green-haired, brown-sweatered, orange-sweatered.
James.
Oh, yeah. James. Do you
James
know?
the one. He's what commands them pineapples.
He's not a prince. He wants to be a prince. He's not a prince.
Okay. So let me tell you a little bit about what I know about the Prince of the Apocalypse. They are a very high capacity, highly dangerous group of criminals involved in underground smuggling, trafficking, crime, all sorts of things that use lower level gangs and thugs and bandits and stuff like that to do a lot of their middle work.
Right.
Some of the pineapple of persuasion.
Correct. The operating theory as of right now is that the princes hire gangs similar to the Pineapple Gang to execute these like low-level missions, and then they get their cut.
Yeah.
They've gotten big enough and more powerful enough to where they don't actually have to go and do the dirty work themselves, yet they still reap the benefits. So that's all fairly well documented. We don't have any actual proof because no one actually knows who the princes are, where they reside, what they look like. They're very, very thorough in their sneakiness and their ability to hide their tracks. But how does that correlate to the portals?
We're still trying to figure that out.
Well,
We don't know. It's
Yeah.
speculation.
I suppose.
Well, here's something that I want to kind of figure out, though. We can put the princes and the pineapple fiends on the back burner for now.
But I would like to talk to you about that later.
Sure thing. I mean, I am very busy, but
Brutus.
We are in a little bit of crisis mode around the High Rock right now. So
Right.
I'm
Because
willing.
of the thing from the sky.
The meteor that destroyed a large portion of my town. Yes,
Right.
That's the one. I want to know exactly what's going on with that compass. I certainly was not the only one, Brenna, and she looks at you, who noticed Arlen's reaction.
Right. And I
What
would
reaction?
love to give you. You don't need to know. I'm done telling you things. I don't actually know that much about the compass. Akio and I know that no one really respects Linus except for Akio. But
What is your involvement with Linus?
He's like an uncle to me.
Just a family friend?
Yeah, he and my family go way back.
Everything you say acts like you're trying to, like, get on a second date with her or something like that. It's like you're
Giving
hitting
her
on her.
doughy eyes.
It's like, girl, we go way back, if you know what I mean.
Way back.
Just wait till he calls her sir.
Yeah, that's how you know he's really got it bad.
All we know is that this compass, we got it in 2 pieces in the cavern and put it together in the cavern. We got the arrow in the box and then it put it together. I don't know, weird magic stuff that I don't understand. And when we went to talk to Linus about it, he said it was used for religious reasons.
Well, Sylvana
Purposes?
said it would guide us, or that they were somehow integral to whatever our part in this world was meant to be.
It's religious in origin and it seeks out religious influence.
Peculiar.
But
Do you mind? And she kind of motions for it.
it's fine. It really hasn't been doing anything worth noting.
Yeah, she opens it and notices, like, the arrows. She kind of taps it. And it's not even spinning or doing anything. So, she goes, very peculiar indeed. But I wouldn't discredit old Linus so soon. I know my partners downstairs would love to discredit him because they think his brand of, knowledge and education comes from less scrupulous and somewhat nefarious means.
Right.
But I would very much encourage you to follow up with this and maybe see exactly what Arlen knows about the situation. He knows more than he leads on.
Why do you think he played his cards so close to his chest?
Typically, people do that if they have something to hide.
Can we trust him with this? I mean, I know he's your advisor.
She laughs. She goes, "Woman, let me tell you, she's a woman herself.
Yeah,
it's like
I can
sister."
call. I can call. Yeah, sister friend. Let me tell you about this.
She goes, "Girl." She goes, "Let me tell you, if you only surround yourself with people in my line of work in politics, with people you trust 100%, you will not get very far very quickly. It is very integral to align yourself with people who think very, very differently than you do, for they will often see a different side of things that, while not always the way you would do things, can provide certain benefits or advantages in tough situations."
So what do we need to know about him before we go to him with this?
Well, what he said was true. His family has served the ministers of Norwich. Well, the minister, and she kind of gets a little, like, humble for a second. She goes, "I am the only minister of Norwich. I'm I've elected for a second term."
Props to you.
I try my best. And she says his family has served me and my council for many, many years, and very grateful for all of that. But there is a lot that he keeps to himself. He's a very private man. I don't think he's ever had anyone over to his home, nor is he ever seen in any public gatherings or anything like that. So
He dresses quite brightly for a private one.
he likes to let everyone know of his position. He's not so much. He's actually not that bad once you get to know him, but he does like to show off a little bit. And she said, "But
Kind of like Greg.
I'm not
But
one for showing off.
Really?
you did put your foot on a dining room table.
Because it was proof that his foot was healed.
They didn't see it was
That's
dirty.
solid dwarf logic
They
right
didn't
there.
see it was cursed in the first place.
It's just
Anywho,
like, hey, look at my foot.
I know.
Bam.
It's a good-looking foot. She looks down at the ground and says, "Gnome, you are decidedly silent in all of this. What say you?"
I'm like dozing off.
Much like our listeners.
leaning back and forth.
Much like our listeners.
No, that's
Burn.
Wake up!
the old self-deprecating humor. It's my old fallback.
And I just wait. Huh? Yeah. What's going on?
She kind of chuckles to herself and says, "I think you may be the truest of the four of them."
Well, that's one way to look at it.
I guess.
So, the reason why I've asked you here, and the reason why I hope that you will forgive what happened down in the dining area and continue to work with me, is that we have a little bit of a situation on our hands that I was wondering if you could assist us with.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Well,
She is right now.
I'm still not entirely sure that I believe everything that you guys are saying, but I believe you enough to continue to work with you. So this is what we call a trust exercise.
It's a trust fall.
No, we're not doing trust falls. No.
Catch me!
Yeah.
Nobody
Sure would you line up behind Greg?
Yes. No one catches Greg.
He just lands
Reverse
on top
trust
of
fall.
sugar.
All right. If Akio were to fall down, he would die. So everybody catch him.
So what's been going on is for the last several weeks, we have not heard back from any of our delivery men who have taken shipment to the Bay of Souls. Are you familiar? I know you're not from Norwich. Are you familiar with the Bay of Souls?
We've seen
Seems
signs
spooky.
for it.
Well, every week we deliver a shipment to the Bay of Souls, and every week they come back, except for the last 2 or 3 weeks, they've made the delivery and then not returned.
What are they delivering?
Dead bodies. She said a very straight face, like there's no.
What?
Any kind of dead body or like a specific kind of dead body?
Bodies that are no longer possessing life. I don't understand the question.
Why are
is
they
there,
dead?
Right. Is there like a common denominator as to why they're dead?
Oh
Who
no!
killed them?
Oh, it's all kinds of things: sickness, illness, natural causes, wild animals.
I'll kill him.
You're white knighting now. Like now you're.
Is it just human bodies, animal bodies?
Oh no, just humanoids.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought they were animals.
That would have been awful.
Such a true druid.
I'd go back to sleep.
Oh, I don't care anymore.
No, you guys really aren't from around here. No, the Bay of Souls. It's a little bit of a tricky situation. The Bay of Souls is steeped in years and years of tradition and legacy and superstition more than anything anymore. But when Norwich was first founded, they got it in their heads that the Bay of Souls was one of the origin points of Sylvana. And they thought if you could bury yourself or enter the afterlife in a particular way, that you would be greeted in the afterlife in a more beneficial manner, and maybe get to greet Sylvana. There's just a whole lot of theory and superstition. It's just gone on for years, though. It eventually just turned into something everyone does. While I don't think anyone actually believes any of the myths or origin stories, people just kind of carried on and continued this tradition of sending their dead to be buried at the Bay of Souls. Most of the city is a graveyard.
Oh.
Is that where it gets its name?
Well, yes.
Is there also a bay?
It is on the coast. It's on the eastern coast.
What's the
All
city?
making sense now.
You see what I have to work with here?
It's very difficult.
I'm sorry you have to experience it. What would you describe the town itself like? Because obviously Bright Cove is sketchy. High Rock is classy. What would you say about Bay of Souls?
Small. It's just large enough to support its own economy. So there's mainly just a handful of shops, some houses, but for the most part, the economy in the city revolves around the graveyard.
So everybody knows everybody, pretty much.
Oh, I would certainly say so, yes.
Okay, good to know.
Thielen,
Yes.
might I have a word of private with you?
We are in my private quarters.
But
Why don't you want us to hear it?
without this,
Why don't you want us to hear it?
He's talking to Thalen.
I too would like to know the answer to that question. Why don't you want your companions to hear?
I really like her. I will serve her till I die.
I want you to trust us, and I feel like I can tell you something that might help you, but it's nothing I care to talk of openly.
Hey, we've known you longer. I think you should tell us too.
Your short temper at the dinner table is not necessarily putting me in the best of moods right now. And I don't necessarily want to isolate myself. from the rest of your group?
Just in the corner. Like, just he'll just whisper. Like,
He just doesn't want them to hear what he has to say.
She kind of, as you're explaining, she kind of like rolls her eyes, laughs, starts to put the pieces together a little bit, and she says, "Is this about your father?"
don't. What do you know about my father?
You don't get into a position of, in the one I have, in the most competitive political scene in all of Brannis, without knowing a lot about many different people all throughout the world. Your father's a very important man.
He's a good man.
From what I hear, yes.
Honorable. At the least, at your elven standards.
Yeah, half elven, but yes.
Right.
Woo woo.
He seems like a very solid individual, and I admire your passion. I can see you certainly get that from him.
And do you know whose hammer I carry?
Yeah, I'm aware of the hammer on your back,
I've no reason but to find good in the world.
and I believe you. But I also know why you're here,
Then why were you asking us why we are here?
because you haven't explained to anyone why you're here. People who keep secrets are typically people who have something to hide, bad things to hide.
Greg, why are you here?
It's the very same reason why I'm suspicious about Arlen. You don't have to. And she's kind of when you tell them what you decide to tell them is your business. I will not be a part of it. I have other matters to attend to, but I need to know: will you perform this task for me in the Bay of Souls?
Yes.
Yes.
Aye.
Human, what say you?
I suppose. Girl.
Yeah,
Girl.
he's just flashing her with those doomy eyes.
So creepy.
Wait, is it doomy eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought it was dewy eyes.
No.
Like,
it's
doomy
definitely
eyes.
they're
doomy
all
eyes.
like glistening, like dew.
No.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you've decided to go on this journey. We can definitely set you up with passage to the Bay of Souls. Unfortunately, none of my guards or anyone will be able to accompany you on this, as there are much larger issues going on in the city that they need to attend to. Kind of the rebuilding of the city.
Could I perhaps trouble you for a warhammer?
I'm sure. Talk to Brutus. He can get you in touch with who runs the armory, the smithy. He will be able to get you whatever you need.
I need to speak with Brutus.
But thanks.
All right, so at that point she stands up, kind of like, doesn't bow necessarily, but just like motions with her body. Thank you for joining me. Very grateful. And then she makes her exit.
I don't get to shake her hand or anything.
If you wanted to like put her hand out, she would.
Yeah, I want to shake her hand.
All right, she'd shake your hand.
Greg
Cool.
exits as
I
well.
like her.
Okay.
So we're in our private
Gotta
quarters.
go find Bruce.
So Greg left. It's just us three.
It's like me and her kind of had to do that awkward walk where we're both leaving in the same direction.
Yeah.
Like,
Then
So you say
see you
goodbye
later.
and then
You have to
keep
pace
walking.
yourselves differently, so you're not walking right next to each other.
yeah. Greg's looking for Brutus.
Okay. Yeah, man. Brutus is right outside the door.
Brutus.
Yeah.
Wanted to talk to you about getting myself a warhammer.
I hear him say Brutus because he talks really loudly, so I follow.
Okay. And yeah, at this point, like Brutus kind of motions for the rest of you to leave the area.
I'm still sleeping.
Then he kicks you.
I'm mad. Just kidding. I get up
Turn into a bear.
and kill him.
Turns into a bear and poops.
Do you all leave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is not one-sided. You have to tell me what you want to do, and then
Oh, is
I
it
describe
that?
it.
Yeah.
I don't leave.
Okay.
Get a warhammer. I want to get a
Okay.
warhammer.
I
Yeah,
get one more hammer.
Thalen like motions to Brutus, explains the situation about the armory and everything, and he kind of just like gruffly like whatever, and he kind of motions you. He nods his head to follow him, and he goes down the stairs and around a corner and down another set of stairs, and leads you to the armory. There is a man, middle-aged human male, just kind of working away, organizing some stuff. There's some younger guys working behind him, like actually forging stuff, but.
Well, while he's while we're walking down there, can I speak to Brutus?
Well, you have to wait until Brutus comes back because he took him.
Oh, he went
took,
without
he took
us.
Greg, yeah.
Oh.
Greg wouldn't know the way. Akio, Sherwood, anything else?
Nope. Nah.
You guys have been kind of silent this episode.
Akio's still not quite all right with all this, so he's just being a silent observer.
All right.
I don't really care.
That's not. That's
I
not.
only care about the
That
animals,
sounds
and this stuff's kind of pointless for me. But
That sounds
I got
right.
dragged along.
I think you walked willingly. I don't think
Probably.
anyone dragged you.
It's got to be close to that nature.
I gotta be close to that nature.
Like a fish out of water.
Suffocating?
I'm
Yeah.
dead.
He's got to be close to that nature.
Just nature in
He's just
general.
flopping on the ground.
Nature! Give me the nature! Nature! I need nature.
So weird.
He's
Give this
forgetting.
man some nature.
He's forgetting the smell of the Shire.
All right, so Greg, you get your warhammer.
Awesome. Yes.
A bad
Brutus
one.
walks back up. Brenna, you walk up to him.
Yeah, I say, Brutus, we spoke to Thalen briefly about the Pineapple Gang. Mm-hmm. We have some information on the leader that may be interesting to you.
The leader of the Pineapple Gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you know?
His name is James. He has a long brown ponytail, and he lives in Dupree.
Perfect recall.
Nailed it.
This is like the Pawn Stars guy is getting battle toaded. He feels like you're totally leading him on right now.
I mean, if you don't want to believe me, that's fine, but I'm giving you a tip here, so...
All right, we'll look into it,
Okay, cool.
but it's not going to happen soon because city's destroyed.
I know. I just,
trying to clean up.
doing my civil duty and reporting Crime Stoppers.
Crime Stoppers, yeah.
Greg asked the smithy if he's got any plate armor.
Oh,
We could maybe borrow,
Borrow?
use, take.
There you go.
Break.
That's not made of clay.
This isn't a charity, the only reason I give you a warhammer is because A, they're easy to mass produce, and B, because Thalen told me to give you a warhammer.
All right, fine.
should ask for more,
No,
bro.
I'm not gonna bite the hand that feeds me. I'll take the warhammer.
I'm
and be happy.
definitely not going to ask how much it is or pay for it. So
Yeah, you have like 15 gold pieces.
it's either
so
free
don't-
or nothing.
Hey, it was worth a shot.
Okay, so
Mooch.
Brutus then kind of gathers the four of you up and says, "Are you ready to ride out?"
Aye.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got any boars?
Well, actually, two of them just showed up not too long ago. No.
Don't do this to me. Please, not now.
And then he brings their heads out on a
Oh
plate.
my god.
Oh, so that's what we ate at dinner.
Yeah.
You guys are sick.
All right, so he leads you out of the high keep back down to the first level of the city. Kind of like people all throughout the city seem to both like fear and revere Brutus. He seems like a very honorable person, but also someone you don't mess with. The fact that like he's wearing the armor he's like 6.5 feet tall, built like a brick house. The dude's just like ripped from top to bottom. So he's just not a person you'd ever want to pick a fight with. And so he escorts you through the city. Eventually, you get outside the trade gate,
Okay.
which is the easternmost gate, and he takes you to a small stable just outside of the city walls. And there's a couple guards there waiting. They anticipated you guys were going to be coming, so they say if you want to saddle up, we can get you on the road.
They've got a great communication pipeline in this city.
Things get done when the leader of the country lives in your city.
I'm impressed.
It trickles down pretty quickly.
I'm impressed. I've never seen such leadership. I'm impressed.
Oh wow, such leadership.
They're all like that in
Much structure.
Vorstead.
Really, you want to tell us about it? Do you want to talk about your dad?
Is there just a bunch of infighting in Vorstead all the time?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Not at Hammer Hall. In some places it's organized.
So, okay, so you saddle up.
It's an original
I don't
name.
saddle up.
Okay, what do you do?
Ride it
I-
bareback.
Bear up.
So you turn into a bear?
Bear down.
You bear down?
I bear down.
Can Keo ride that bear?
That's weird.
I'll allow it.
Oh, yeah.
How long can you stay in animal
All day.
shape?
Okay, because it is like a day and a half away.
All day?
All right, whatever. You're not doing anything else. I don't really care.
That's the most he's participated in this
I
episode.
know. I'm not going to shoot it down. He said exactly 3 words, and I'm not going to make him pay for it. So
You gotta save it all up till you want something.
Why are you looking at me? Look at Grant.
I don't know what that's like. I don't know. It's like saving us up stuff.
It's all right.
All right, so Brutus kind of, thanks you for your participation, for going out and helping them with this task, and get to your horses. You turn into a bear, which freaks everyone out.
Again.
And off you ride. So the road east is very free of obstacles, dangers. It's very, very wide open, kind of like an Arctic plains kind of thing. Immediately outside the city, as you ride for several hours, you notice the air starts to get less arid and actually more moist, whereas the air from the coast, the eastern coast, starts like colliding with the frigid air from the mountain. So it's very, very gusty, very, very windy in the central part of the country there. But as you ride through it,
Greg tucks his beard in his belt just so it doesn't.
in his belt,
What? That's so weird.
So it doesn't go flying around.
that visual is just bizarre.
What?
No one does that.
Yeah, they do.
I tuck my beard into my
How many
socks.
dwarves?
No big deal.
Hey, how many dwarves you guys know? Huh?
Just one.
How many you know?
because-
How many you know?
That's
you guys don't
offensive.
know him. I know dwarves. He tucks his beard in his belt.
Okay. For whatever reason, you tuck your beard in your belt.
They're so weird.
You ride.
Beetle armor.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You ride through the night. Stop at night to take a break. You're about halfway there at this point, so it's very windy. But again, there's really there's no obstacles. There's nothing that would prevent you from continuing. So at daybreak, you saddle up and keep on riding, and ride for several more hours, like 12 more hours, breaking intermittently to feed yourselves, feed your horses,
Noodles.
poop, bear stuff.
Bear things.
Is that what bears do?
Just bearing around.
And so right around dusk, you crest a small hill, revealing the very ominous-looking city of the Bay of Souls on the eastern coastline. The sun is just now setting to your backs, and you are now free to enter the city. That's where we're going to stop. So thanks so much for listening, guys. A couple shout-outs I wanted to give. I haven't done shout-outs in a while, and those were always like a thing I really enjoyed. So we've gotten a lot of feedback on Twitter lately, a lot of responses from our listeners. Specifically, I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. I apologize. Lindoom Dees. It's at Gantwick. He's hit us up on Twitter. Super cool guy. Really appreciate you listening. Also, Rooster3 wrote us a review on iTunes. Really enjoyed the show, and we really appreciate you listening, Rooster, so thanks for that. I hope you enjoyed it. We have a Twitter account if you want to actually stay up to date with what's going on with us. We post pictures sometimes, status updates on different episodes when they drop. If you didn't know, all of our episodes drop every Friday. We're very consistent about that. Yeah, you can hit us up on Twitter. It's at Sneak Podcast is our Twitter handle. Or you can hit us up on iTunes. You can leave us a review or a rate or a comment or whatever. If you like the show, just let us know. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. We really do appreciate any and all feedback we get. But if you like the show, tell your friends about it. We kind of thrive on word of mouth around here. So thanks again for listening, guys. I really did have fun tonight. It was a little bit wacky, but very, very much enjoyable. Let's go around the room.
Akio.
Brenna.
Sherwood.
Greg.
I'm Reed. Thanks for listening. Have a good night.